Hey guys, Joe Porter here for the Daily Dose of Hope. I'm out on the trampoline with my kids. You know, I remember having on the trampoline when I was a kid and feeling like you could fly. Like you just, for a moment in time, you're just like flying, just like that. Of course, when I was a kid, I didn't have this net. Now I feel like invincible. When I was a kid, though, you were just lucky if you fell on the ground and not like on the springs. In fact, sometimes you really feel like a superhero when you're on a trampoline as a kid. Kind of like Captain Marvel. You can fly. Now, some of y'all know you're like old school, like Superman fans, but Captain Marvel is like everything that Superman is and more. So there. Growing up, we all want superpowers, but then when we get older, for some reason, it feels like we have to do everything on our own. We have to have all the strength and the power to get through the day and to thrive. Like, why is that? Why do we feel like we can't humble ourselves and say that we need something that we don't have? Just like a kid says, I need superpowers to get through the day. I would propose actually that our superpower is God Himself. And we tap into that power when we regularly pray to Him, that we need Him, that He's in control, that we need His power to fly. Maybe flying in your life right now feels like literally going outside and playing with your kids, maybe even jumping on a trampoline. Maybe flying just feels like having something meaningful to do with your time again. Where do you need to ask God to help you fly right now? Because without His power, without the trampoline, there's no hope of flying. David in Psalms actually prayed this prayer, and I love it because he prays it while he is outdoors with the mountains in view. He says, I lift up my eyes to the mountains. Where does my help come from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. Psalm 121, 1 through 2. Even Jesus Himself prayed for the power of God. He humbled Himself. He prayed for the ability to fly. Jesus prayed this prayer as the model prayer. You probably know it as the Lord's Prayer. I'm going to read it in the Message translation, just to give it a little fresh eyes. Our Father in heaven, reveal who You are. Set the world right, do what's best, so above, so below. Keep us alive with 3 square meals. Keep us forgiven with You and forgiving others. Keep us safe from ourselves and the devil. You're in charge. You can do anything You want. You're ablaze in beauty. So can I challenge you to pray a version of this Lord's Prayer several times a day? I've been setting an alarm on my phone. I've been doing this for actually several months before the whole COVID stuff started. And I've been reminding myself to just do a short prayer and kind of humbling before God 4 times a day. So 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 4 p.m., and 8 p.m. So it's been so critical for me to maintain hope and humble myself all throughout the day, not just how I start the day. So I would hope that it would do the same for you. So can I pray for you guys? God, thank You for Your word, and thank You for the hope that You give when we come before You and humble ourselves. And thank You for giving us the ability to fly and do great things, even in seasons of pain and heartache. So pray that You would continue to bless everyone who hears this and their families. In Jesus' name I pray, amen.